To help us get our life plan in place is David L. Carrier. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Leanne. How you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Good,
you said
good.
you came off another weekend of successful workshops.
That's right.
So that's fantastic.
Having
The
a lot
word
of
is
fun.
getting out there.
Right.
Okay, and as always, we're going to try another lightning round of questions of people that have emailed you guys. The first one is kind of interesting. It says, how to divide inheritance unequally between siblings?
Yeah, this was a situation where it was one of the kids who wrote the email because three of them are doing well, one not so well, and the question is, how do we make sure that, basically stumble bum sibling gets more than we do? Is that okay, and what have you? And they were a little bit concerned that if mom and dad favored this one, that some of the other kids would be complaining about it. Well, first things first, right? It's your money. It's your inheritance. You do what you want with it. Lots of times parents feel as if, oh, I've got to be equal, or it wouldn't be fair, this and that. Listen, if you left it all to the Humane Society or your favorite church or charity, that'd be fair, wouldn't it? I mean, you're the one who earned it. There's no obligation to continue. Now, so you use the money to do what you want to do with the money. See, and that's our whole thing. While you're alive, use it for you.
Sure.
Screw the kids, right? But then after you've died, okay, why not use it to, to enhance your values or to demonstrate your, the things that are important to you. The kids have no claim on the money, right? Zero. Don't even think about it. Be thinking about, well, what is it I want to do with the money?
Yeah.
Now, for most families, that winds up being even Steven, but it ain't necessarily so.
Okay.
And you shouldn't feel as if you have to. That's
what you're trying to get across.
You're the one who earned it.
Absolutely. Yep. And is there a way to protect our assets from a nursing home seizing them should we need care prior to our deaths?
Oh, golly.
We talk about nursing homes often, don't we?
Yes, we do. Well, it's the nursing home that's the only real threat. You have a house, you have life savings, what have you. You've already been through hyperinflation. You've already been through high interest rates and low interest rates and gas prices. You've been through it all. And that stuff will never break you. But what will break you is start writing a check for a few thousand a month for at-home care, up to over $10,000 a month for skilled nursing care. That'll break you. And so that's why whenever you have a loved one, maybe they're just in rehab right now, right? So they broke a hip, what have you, went to the hospital, now they're in rehab. You got to jump on it. That's the time, that's the last chance really that you're going to have, last best chance to preserve some of the assets. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff we can do to make sure that what you have built up will serve you, and you got to focus on that, number one, because if you're worried about the kids, you'll die broke. That's just seen it happen.
Sure.
But if you focus on yourself, if you focus on, well, how am I going to hang on to this for us? And remember, it's never too late. I mean, we do these workshops, so you have a loved one who's in long-term care right now, just about to go in. It's not too late. You should do something about it, because once you're broke, once you're flat busted, yeah, it's a little bit late then.
Right.
But not until. And so there's always good things you can do.
Let's talk about the rule of thumb, too. We had talked about this once before, but just to readdress it. When, say, the mom and dad want to come to the workshops, do they bring the older kids along, or is this just mom and dad's affairs kind of situation?
Yeah, this week is Labor Day coming up, right? And so we like to say we do a workshop every week the good Lord brings, and twice on holiday. So we have an extra holiday Labor Day workshop.
Sure.
Beach towels at the workshop. That's the special prize.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well,
that's a good one.
Well, we always do something, And they were left over from Memorial Day.
And cookies. So, someone always talks about the cookies you have. The oatmeal raisin, the one young man, and your promo.
Come on, it's always. Oh, that's kindergarten stuff, right?
Yeah.
But on the holidays, we like to do something a little special, and we have, like I said, we have beach blankets left over, so your one last beachy fling, right?
Yeah.
But one of the reasons we do double headers on the holidays is because it's a good way to get that conversation started. Very difficult lots of times for parents to go to kids and say, hey, here's what we're thinking about, and the kids are like, oh, mom and dad, you're not going to die, that kind of, the parents have a hard time starting it, and then lots of times the kids have a hard time starting that conversation, because it's like, oh, you want us to die or something. So the workshop doesn't cost you anything. It goes quickly. It's kind of fun, I have to say. You get a beach towel, for crying out loud.
Get something out of it.
So bring the whole family, and now you have an opportunity, really, not to talk about the stuff between the two of you, but what did that guy say?
Yeah.
You see, it makes it a very low risk, very easy
And where's
way
that
to
one
have
at,
that conversation.
the doubleheader?
It's going to be here at at the headquarters.
At the headquarters, okay.
On north end of the East Belt Line.
Okay.
At our main offices. We are ramping up, as I was saying before. We're ramping up in Holland and in Muskegon as well. We've got our offices now in both places.
Good.
So we'll be bringing it to you. In those
Making it easier for people.
Well. Yeah. Well, we've got hundreds of people driving in from Muskegon. It's like, look, obviously there's a need there. So, hey,
there you go. All right,
That's
some
about.
great stuff. So if you want to go ahead and reach out to them, once again, it's David L. Carrier. Call them locally at 616-361-8400. Also call them toll-free, 888-463-2843. And they're located at 4965 East Beltline. And as you mentioned, soon other places too, the Holland and Muskegon. But just go to davidcarrierlaw.com to get everything situated there. All right, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Leanne.
Absolutely.